All right. Great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in your part of the world. All of it is relevant and all of it is current. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Trey Muhammad. I'm also known as the Wealth Minister, and you'll see for obvious reasons why that is. Because our goal, our job, and my responsibility to you tonight is to bring to you that source of income, that great opportunity that will allow you to build an income from your own profession, from your own business, from your network marketing space. Whatever space you find yourself in, check off all the boxes. If you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, serialpreneur, if you're a networker, if you're a marketer, if you're a business professional, just check off all the boxes because all apply here tonight for what you're about to see. So those of you here for your first time, and those of you here seasonally, you're coming back as veterans to this opportunity. It's been open only maybe 5 close to 6 weeks. I want you to take copious notes. I want you to make sure that you dot your I's, you uh, cross your T's, you loop your L's. Everything that applies to the next step in this environment, you want to do that, and you want to get back to the one who introduced you to the opportunity. So again, my name is Eric Ture Muhammad, and my goal here tonight is to present to you an opportunity known as Leverage AI. LevAi, the acronym is Leverage Artificial Intelligence. It's a future that's in your hands, and it's accessible now as we speak. And the market opportunity couldn't be more robust than what is portrayed. And I just want to share a little bit of that with you. See, the market opportunity here for social entrepreneur growth, this is, folks, a $556 billion gig economy. Oh, yeah. Everybody's gigging. Everybody's side hustling. Everybody is trying to find their niche in terms of where they want to find themselves in this day and age. Understand this. There's no greater time when you find the technology and the new movement of money, both occupying a space that is designed to perform in, and no greater time than for you to take advantage of that because you are ahead now of the movement of money. $556 billion gig economy, folks, projected to be $2.15 trillion by 2033. I just read earlier today that Mr. Elon Musk is officially a half trillionaire. 500 uh, billion, the net worth, unfathomable in some respects, but not in the aspect of what we have in front of us now. See, we have a an opportunity where you can literally capture a good lion's share of 8 billion people on the planet, 70 million plus freelancers in the United States alone, 30 million plus non-employer businesses alone qualifies us to consider the option of growing into a future, into an age that is designed to work within and work from. As a matter of fact, or perform in rather. As a matter of fact, when I think about Mr. Demis Hassabis and his head of DeepMind and his comment, he said the difference here with AI is it's going to be 10 times bigger than the Industrial Revolution and maybe, folks, 10 times faster. Now, what you want to keep in mind here is this is a new age. You had the industrial age that's come and gone, and you find remnants of it, but it does not carry the bang for its buck because that age has now completed itself. Here you're in a position where you're in the movement, in front of the movement of money, 10 times faster because AI and its technology and how it's grown and where it's going, you can't even quantify the speed by which it's moving. However, we do have someone at the helm here at LevAi who has guided us from a concept, if you will, to an eventual reality. You can lay hands on Leverage AI right now, and we have this gentleman to thank for it. This is Mr. Blake Schrader. 18 years of social commerce experience, global roles with international expertise, commitment to innovation and rapid growth in social commerce. And he's a man that operates with integrity and a conscience. You won't find him in front of you representing something that does not perform as expressed. You will not find him without providing full transparency. You won't find him in front of you without providing the opportunity as it is and what it can do. Now, mind you, we officially launched September 17th of this year. And just Monday of this week, we launched globally. We're talking about 170 countries now. We're solidly running in. We are running, folks. Do you know that just prior to the September 17th launch, we had already reached 40 plus thousand, 42,000 members and partners to be exact, who can't wait to take advantage of the tools that we're going to show you tonight. And all this is possible through President Schrader as a result of our owners, LaCour Enterprises. Mr. Terry LaCour and LaCour Enterprises is the global service provider for LevAi. And as a result of it, our rapid deployment is possible due to LaCour Enterprises and its decades of channel experience and history of innovation. What we have here with payment technologies, what we have here with leading back offices, commissions, and operating history. Some of us are so giddy tonight, we don't know what to do with ourselves because many of us got paid today, right? Hundreds of years of collective team experience, over 25 years of history is the track record of LaCour Enterprises, not to mention the $7 billion in revenue it has generated over the last quarter of a century. Folks, clearly we can't lose with the stuff they use. Now, LevAi and its power makes it simple for entrepreneurs to launch, market, and grow businesses. Now, there's no expensive CMOs, no agencies or complicated tech skills required. It's just a matter of recognizing that we are a solution to many of your problems as entrepreneurs. What do we face? Complex, costly, fragmented marketing tools, tech intimidation and burnout, poor lead generation and customer retention, no clear guide to grow audience, convert leads to business, and keep leads going. It's a conundrum for a lot of people, folks. Can you imagine what, well, don't imagine. I want you to calculate as we show you. When you look at the tools that are availed here, tools that you would normally have to get a la carte, right? You get it and you had to pay a monthly service for it. I want you to see how all that has now been provided for you in one space where you can produce multiple sources of revenue, multiple sources of income, multiple sources of opportunity to expand, expound, and grow in the way that you're most desirous of. Let's look at the solutions that are provided. LevAi makes building and maintaining a candidate customer list far, far easier. You know, I could sing these praises all night long because most of the day I was in front of my back office and got the opportunity to peruse and build leads and generate messages. And you're going to learn more about these tools. LevAi creates confidence about what to say to each prospect customer throughout the engagement process. This removes barriers, folks, you know, that many people through being overwhelmed through what's new and not knowing the lingo or the terminologies, it can leave you feeling stuck. Or you've been conditioned to doing one thing one way forever, and now you're in front of a space and environment where it requires more or has more availed to it, you get confused with the facts. LevAi removes barriers that make you feel stuck, keeps you in front of your customers to maximize your sales, and removes the fear of failure because everything is predetermined through how you feed AI, how you feed the information, how you build your profile, and it goes out to represent you with the best foot forward. Builds consistent momentum, and you're going to see signs of how that works. Now, when we declared LevAi as a solution, that's what it is. Everything you need in one place. And get this, made accessible. My AI social, my network, my web, my momentum, my prospects. I want you to know that these 5 my tools allows you to remain in full control of what it is you design for your business or for your professions or for your multiple businesses and professions. See, in AI social, you have an online presence and consistency. In my network, you have customer relationship management. My web provides instant AI built websites. When we say instant, that's no exaggeration. And my momentum reminders to build your business. And of course, my prospects monthly leads program. Folks, there are more than 2 billion leads associated with the program. Searchable prospects. I've done a lot of that today. I've done some things today thanks to Mr. Randy Schrader. I appreciate you, Brother Randy, and what you shared in your training earlier today. I was wide open. I couldn't wait to get in front of my laptop. And I just went uh, ape. Is that a good terminology? Let's delve a little deeper. Let's look at my AI social media presence and consistency. This is how and where we get unstuck, folks. Get unstuck and stay consistent to build your audience. Create engaging social posts in seconds. Seconds are uh, comprise minutes, right? Seconds comprise minutes, minutes comprise hours. So think about the speed here. Seconds using AI, artificial intelligence, post directly to your profile. That's just one of the 5 solutions we're presenting tonight. And then you're talking about how we can import context via screenshot. Let me just share with you how that worked a little bit. I watched Mr. Schrader share this with us earlier today. Conceptually, he was on his phone. It's not fully phone or mobile functional, but it's functional on a laptop as we grow into its emergence. You know, we launched this in phrases, folks. We launched with desktop capability, laptop capability. The next phase of it, which is coming online, is provisioning itself as we speak. We're coming into the mobile phase of it, right? Now check this out. I took a screenshot of a profile in social media. I took a screenshot of contacts that I have, and I imported that screenshot and I imported those contacts, and I ended up with an entire profile with suggestions on how to engage the prospect, how it tracked each interaction and reminds you when it's time to follow up. I mean, folks, I laid this bad boy out. I have dozens of leads that I'm now engaging folks with my enterprises, not just LevAi, but other entities that has helped to make me rich. Excuse me, something's in my throat. And so um, this is real deal. The import context via screenshot solution, not option, solution. I mean, look, in order to maintain any kind of peace of mind, it requires a certain level of freedom. You need time freedom, you need location freedom, and you need financial freedom. These 3 freedoms are the bedrocks to building wealth. Here, what you see first and foremost is the time freedom. Now, let's look at a little deeper into the screenshot contact import. Tired of typing contacts into your phone? Yeah, I got tired of it when I knew there was a better way. See, I'm so passionate about what I represent and what I do that I don't necessarily try behind doing anything like that. But when I see a better way to do by that which I do, oh man, you know, now it produces the fatigue because it's producing the freedom by moving on to what's better. What if you could just take a screenshot and let LevAi do the data entry and even find phone numbers and emails? I experienced that today. And then when you look at contact enhancement, LevAi will research your contact to give you personality and sales engagement guidance. So understand what this is. This is not an invasion. This is a profiling of social media, a profiling of your contacts, looking for the best fit for the solutions that you and I provide with our business. Make sense? AI is not here to replace people. People are replaced by people who utilize AI in the dawn of the new day. Remember, we're talking about working with technology in the age that is designed to perform and a new way to move and stay in the front of the movement of money in the age that it's performed in, that it performs in. I want you to understand this about money, folks. It goes where it's invited and stays where it's welcome. Okay, that was just, you heard that first. That was a little mic drop from Brother Eric. Now, look, the guidance that you receive, the personality and sales engagement guidance that you receive here is second to none. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. And then when you look at my web, AI built websites, I have currently 3 sites and 6 funnels. Yeah, 6 funnels, right? And I make time for them easily because I'm able to categorize which ones belong where. I'm able to design these instant websites and get it out in the market space through the demographic I'm seeking, right? AI powered instant websites. Tell LevAi about your business and click go. I'm here to tell you, folks, it works. You can build a branded site, hosted and published with lead funnels utilizing artificial intelligence. And the momentum that it builds is because of the reminders that are built into your business. The option to auto rotate, the option to follow up, the options that are there. You can schedule them and you're reminded. Hey, don't forget, you need to reach out to Randy. You need to reach out to Samantha a week from today. You get these reminders leading into the day before. And before you know it, you are flat out seen as being efficient because that's the other thing that increases here, the efficiency of this technology when we embrace it properly. And then when you talk about the monthly lead program, this is where you go to my prospects. Now, you had to be a part of the professional package to take advantage of this, but over 2 billion prospects are available to you to search and grow with and grow through. Search LevAi's prospects database to keep your business flowing and thriving. Folks, I am so impressed with this platform and with that process. We get to enter uh, into that database who we're looking for, the type of person, where they live, their interests, our interests, income potentials. You know, you can lay out all the prompts that you're looking for, and guess what? You can search by geography, you can search by interest, you can search by gender, and more. And when you hit generate or go, you get your leads. They show you how you can find them in social media. They show you how you can find them uh, in email. And you can build upon what you find by creating the script that's dedicated to their personality and their history of business engagement. Folks, this is amazing. This is amazing. But wait, there's more. In a few days, you're going to be a part of the AI video feature. Every plan, which we're going to introduce them shortly, includes your own avatar that looks like you or picks an avatar from the library. You give it any script or use AI to create one. Your AI twin, meaning it will be a reflection of you. I know what you see on the screen there. I'm not as pretty as that. Okay. However, I think I do have a little something going on. All right. You can have your identical twin that can speak dozens of languages globally, worldwide, communicating the same message you intend all over the world. And the feedback or the correspondence you receive comes back to you, folks, in your native tongue. AI video in action, my AI video in action, you can use your photo, you're in full control. You put your most flattering picture and bring it to life. Now, you don't have to go that route. There's some folks that reached out to me and said, do I have to use my photo? What happens if I provide an image of myself? Where does it go? It goes where you intend for it to go. Well, what if I don't want to do it? Well, you just don't have to do it. There's a library that you can select from that library avatars with a variety of backgrounds and attire to represent you. Well, what about my voice? Well, you can use your voice and or use the voice found in your back office. What it says, you just give it a script or you allow AI to help you write your message. How it says it, you twin your voice with a 15-second clip or pick a voice from the library. You set the emotion and the tone. Okay. Those things are available to you. You can be that enthusiastic person. You can be that academic person. You can be that full-fledged, detail-oriented entrepreneur, that likes the nuts and bolts of a thing. You know, whatever your audience is, you can dedicate mannerism and tonality to that audience. Now, how do I take advantage of these tools? I know that's what you're asking. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of ways by which you can do it. Basic or pro. In the basic package, it allows you to create profiles for one business only, and you work that business. That business profile gives you voice, colors, teams, and more, one for each venture in your entrepreneur portfolio. The basic profile of only $49 allows you to operate this as one business. The $99 professional package, allows you to bring multiple businesses to the platform. So $49, you get 5 immediate options. My AI video, my AI social, business profiles, my AI social media growth and engagement, and my network. Okay. The CRM screenshots that I shared with you earlier that help you to build leads and contacts. When you want to go the whole enchilada, the whole nine, right? You want to go pro, folks. And what's going to happen? Not only do you have those five aforementioned things, but now you have my web instant web builder. You have my network where you enhance CRMs, where you get your professional lead funnels that I've taken advantage of. You get searchable prospects through my reach. Remember, over 2 billion searchable global profiles to keep your business growing for the long term, not to mention what you already bring to the table with what you have in social media and your impact. You can now find yourself lead on or more teams. See, you can invite collaborators and contacts to your team, coach, train, and share. I'm organizing that as we speak. Build your team library, share video, assets, and courses with your invite only team. Interactive AI avatars where you can train an interactive version of you with your coaching and thought leadership. And that comes by rank and invitation. There's so many levels to building this opportunity, and you can start anywhere you like. Folks, it's get in where you fit in. Now, I must say, if you do the pro package, there's a $19 annual licensing fee that you are to pay in order to gain access to everything that we have just mentioned. Okay, because if you're building a business, there's licensing and compliance rules involved, and we are ahead of all of it. That interactive AI avatar, that AI version of you, unlock rank, as many of us are doing, and you can be invited to create your own AI avatar that anyone around the world can talk to and chat with. Train your avatar on your library of thought leadership and assets, coaching and training. All that is coming 24 hours, 7 days a week is available to you. And when I say unmatched value, I'm not stuttering. Strong value for all members, accessible by members around the globe. High member satisfaction yields stable businesses, generous payout rates, great commissions. Folks, do you remember me mentioning to you a moment ago about all the a la carte services that are involved? We're very conservative here. We don't want to blow you away with the facts. But LevAi replaces bare minimum at least $300 in subscription services on a monthly basis. CRM solutions, LMM with custom GPT, AI video generators, file sharing and training, website editors, web hosting, social media management tools, all AI action agents. I mean, just look at that list. That's a minimum list. That's not covering everything that I was a part of. I did MailChimp and Zapier I've done a lot of those. And I found myself paying into the hundreds of dollars on a monthly basis for $99, folks. I've took a shovel to practically all of that and dumped it because for $99 a month, tens of thousands of people can be communicated with instantly and communicated with in their native tongue. Now, if you're looking to be that member where you're just looking to grow your business, that works. Look at how you're saving already by just getting your $45 or your $99 membership. But wait, there's more. Suppose you look to build this as a business opportunity. You want to join now as a partner. And when you join as a partner, folks, the rewards first, there's a generous acquisition bonus, which I enjoyed practically daily. I want to thank those who found favor in our opening and taking advantage of the pre enrollment because now that you've done so and you've committed to your $45 plan or your $99 plan, I received a 50% acquisition bonus. Total earnings on your new member or partner in their first month subscription. And the subscription is reoccurring, like your bills, right? When you grow this as an opportunity, you know what happens? Every month uh, from the beginning of their first month subscription, every month after that, you receive a 20% personal commission every month against the subscription of that person if in fact they remain in your first generation or your first level of activity. Okay? 20% on your personally referred members and partners. Plus, earn level commissions on 8 levels with dynamic compression. That means there's no skipping the flow or the movement of money. Earn check messages on up to 4 levels of enrollment. Earn infinity bonuses down each leg. Folks, you can build this as far down as China or greater and can enjoy incomes with very little personal involvement on your part because it runs on automation through all that you've done in your humble beginnings. Now, ranks and team commissions, you might want to take a screenshot. I don't know, but this gives you an idea. You can also get back to the one who introduced the opportunity to you. They have a 2-page PDF that can show you how this works. 8 ranks, including partner. Achieve rank by building legs and referring members, our term for customers, right? And so you see the licensing fee that's required for the partner, and then you see the different categories by which you qualify by ranking and by volume and by active members. And you hear me today in English. That's the one I speak fluently. But here, the multi-language support is phenomenal. Yeah, I can come with the English, but I can also be represented in dozens of languages, not just for the LevAi platform interface, meaning my ability to speak that language in that country where you could see me do it, but there's also written AI and translation for those who write their scripts. You can have those scripts released in different languages. Now, to really understand how this happens, I want to refer you to our social media platform. YouTube and Instagram and Facebook are the 3 that are updated quickly, succinctly. I want to refer you to the YouTube channel because you can see the trainings of how to get started with your back office. There was a phenomenal one that was released just yesterday, And I can't tell you what it's done for me and my business. I know what it's done in the beginning. How to quantify it, we have no idea. There's only 8 billion people on the planet. I know personally I'll run out of time before I run out of people. But guess what? I'm going to do my best to run out of people. Take a screenshot. Each QR code corresponds with the social media icon above it. You want to be in the know, stay in the know. Important, important. When you screenshot this and you go to these spaces, you want to subscribe to it and you want to make sure that you turn on your notifications because as it rolls out, folks, this is totally new. And as it rolls out, you want to be in the front of it. You want to stay engaged. Okay. Now we have a 3,000-foot overview, right? Uh, really 30,000 feet. We're talking about a bird's eye view. So you can see in the 90 seconds or less how this opportunity functions and works. And you can just go to the YouTube link, that QR code. That's what this link is right here. YouTube.com/ the @ get LevAi HQ. Use your subtitles and translations and share it globally so people know that what you are a part of. Well, I think that's all the time we have at the moment. It doesn't take long to put this over, and I never intend to be long, but I do intend to be strong. And folks, you have the opportunity to be that as well. What we've shown you tonight is a crash course to take your business, your profession, your influence, your social impact, take all of that to an entirely another level. You don't have to pay for all these exorbitant fees for different web hosting uh, things in the past. Your marketing platform, all the tools that are required are right here in LevAi. So for those that want to take advantage of it, I'm encouraging you to do us a huge favor, do yourself a huge favor, and get back to the one that introduced this opportunity to you and let them know that you're ready to run. You want to know what's next, and we want to assist you with that. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for your time and attention. And prayerfully you found value in what we shared here with LevAi and the opportunity that we have. I want to thank uh, Brother Randy Schrader, Sister Samantha, Brother Larry Lane, and all the leaders who do what they do. You know, uh, thank you so much for allowing me to share this opportunity. You all have a blessed rest of your night. Let's get started. Thank you, everyone.